Now that is sorted. Let's get over to the lift.
Lead the way.
We've got a rust remover for the chain. We can clear off. We've got a cog. We've even got an actual lever rather than a pry bar to use as a lever. So I think we are pretty set. Why?
Lead the way.
I see. Do you want to open the door, idiots? The door was open previously. Whatever. Yep. Insert new cog.
I'm here.
And then the rust. Apply the rust dissolver. Solvent hisses as it dribbles down, melting the rust into a slick brown puddle. The heavy chain squeaks with movement.
I'm here.
Okay, and now we pull a lever, lifting us toward the clouds. I didn't realize we would go up with it. I had assumed we'd go down for some reason. The lifts make slow, jouncing progress. It lurches every few feet, rusted chains groaning like the dead. It comes to a trembling stop. The entire platform swings precariously. A sharp, metallic odor emanates from one of the winches. You hear screeching. At first you think it's coming from the winch, but then you realize it's coming from above. An enormous skulldrak swoops from the shadows. You feel the air from its passage as it whooshes past you, but before you can catch more than a glimpse, it's circling back, searching for you with ear-splitting shrieks. Rustling wings and a heavy musk alert you to the presence of more of the beasts. As they close, the platform continues to sway and jounce. Suddenly someone just fixed the winch, which is me. Yep, you dart towards the winch on quick, silent feet, keeping your head low. You reach the winch and set to work on the jammed, rusted cogs within. Within moments, you've cleared the jam. Mechanics 15. You rush toward the lever. As you do, the large skulldrak swoops overhead and sprays the platform with acid. It misses you, but you hear a cry of pain from behind you. You yank on the lever. Chains rattle and clink. The platform starts to move. The skulldrak scatter. As the lift resumes its climb, the startled skulldrak retreat back into the shadows. The platform rises from the tower, and you feel a cold wind on your face. And loading.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I will walk unseen.
Ah, that is the severe wound that everyone got. Well, I mean, oh. Well, that makes sense. Like, I guess I just napped. Nope. Nope. Okay. That's awkward, because I had intended to nap. Okay, Aloth, gonna need some assistance here.
You better run!
Aloth, you are here. I need you. You know what? Just try fireball on him. And again.
Watch your shoes.
And these guys are just blissfully unaware because they're idiots. One. Two.
You better.
3. 4. Come on.
I'm here.
Well, let's see. The fight will be over.
Tell me.
Come on. Alright,
Just
fine.
like old times. Ready.
Back up, Sigourney. Interrupt. Okay, where am I? I'm there?
Leave it dead.
So I can reach it. Good. Sap him.
You better.
Sagani, hit that thing. You can't freeze ball, but you certainly can fireball.
What?
Okay. Curse of Blackened Sight. Idamar, good job, buddy.
Death to our enemies. Death to our enemies.
Now you kill the moon spider.
I'm here.
Okay. Now? Yes, good. I love value 5. Okay. The second rune appears next to the first, but the blade seems altogether worse despite the new detail. The edge of the blade has lost much of its original sharpness, every slice a labour, and it seems to increasingly better suited to break the seal on letters and to pierce flesh. The grip has started to fray. There's a third rune on the blade now. Perhaps it is the symbol for dull. Okay, so to make this simpler, what we do, we just use it. We only need to get 1,000 damage with it. Nice. You turn the wheel and a gust of steam blasts you in the face. You stagger back and fall, spiraling towards smoke and flame. You find solid ground beneath your feet, even as the air around you is a haze of smoke and heat. Shimmer. Coughing, you bat acrid fumes away from your face. As you acclimate to the soot-choked air, you see flames leaping in the distance. Each flare bathes you in with warmth, and even as you struggle to pick out the details of this place, something about it seems familiar. You can see little through the smoke, but the dancing flames illuminate a dragon's head cast in stone. It's the White Forge. As you start towards it, something massive comes crashing down in front of you. You leap back at the sound of metal slamming into metal and feel the deep tone ring through the air. Recovering your bearings, you find yourself looking at an enormous hand. It's dark and shiny with heat, but you see every bone, muscle and tendon working in harmony beneath the bronzed flesh. The hand's owner is hidden behind clouds of smoke, but the hand itself is wrapped around a pole as thick and sturdy as a tree trunk. Follow the pole. Continue onward to see what's at the other end of the pole and what's what's responsible for the clangorous music just as the hand rises again. It swings down in a perfect arc. A tower of metal smashes down ahead of you, raining sparks and glints of essence as another deep ringing note sounds. You realize you're looking at an enormous hammer. The head glows with heat and essence. Though the purple luster fades, the soul energy is sucked from the hammer and into the work under it. Inspect the hammer. It's a block of black steel, as dark as a starless night, and shiny, though you can see your reflection in it. It's a work of art in itself, a study of simple yet perfect design. As the hammer rises once more, you dart forward to see what lies beneath. A lone figure sprawls on the expanse of steel as smooth and broad as lake ice. The figure itself is enormous, a mage vault of twisted flesh and forged metal. Its arms end in 2 spiked clubs, and its head is a blunt, eyeless wedge. It opens its mouth and keens. The desperation in that noise reminds you of a newborn's fear and confusion. Air rushes at your back. You look up and see the hammer, its head once more glowing with essence, speeding toward you. You awaken to the sense of warm tiles beneath your face. You're prone before the boiler, which drones on, pushing heat through the tower floor. But in the vapor that pulses from the boiler and pipes, you smell the fumes of the White Forge.
The dwarves
Tell
chose
me.
the wrong god. There's nothing like Margren's heat to give an old cannon new life.
Oh, sweet, and the grieving mother's back. Dragon's Maw shield. +1 enemies engaged, and it's, yeah, cool. Okay. So the thing is, don't actually have anyone using sword and board.
I'm here.
So Manaha could potentially, I just need to change Blade of Endless Paths for some other weapon, right? So, I mean, I actually can't use it. If I were to do that, so we dump this, we'll give you this, Whispers of Yenwood, Tidefall is two-handed, that's too weak. Okay. What do we got weapon-wise? And we'll go with Enchantment High Low. So two-handed, 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 two-handed. Small shield. Unforgiven is a unique flail. Oh, let's actually go sell value high to low. Okay. Pistol, 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 small shield. Saber of the Seas. You know what? Let's give her Saber of the Seas and that, and then see how she does. Ah. So bind her soul to this. This makes her more of a tank barbarian. I mean, Idir would have been perfect for that, except that I gave him a cursed two-handed sword that summons skeletons. So let's give her this, see how she goes. In which case, I also got armor, right? Soulbound armor. Yeah, Manaha. Monk, Paladin, Enchanter. Okay, so actually Zahir, you can bind your soul to this breastplate and give it a go. Why not? Travel to the Woodend Plain and beat the Bleak Walkers. Okay.
I'm
Interesting. Anything else we can grab up here other than just stuff? I love that skeletal hand holding it. Oh, that's some nice design there.
Long way down.
Yeah. It's not too bad. So we can just use this. And now we want to go... West Tower? West Tower is where we came from. Should have just gone to the front gates. But we got a lift. Fast travel incarnate there. So we use it again. I like how it's now got the stair symbol on it. Alright, and so that'll take us up the top. And then when we use it at the top... Okay, that's silly. That's a very silly thing. Just give me the fast travel option every time. Don't make it depend on being on the roof. That's so dumb.
Tell me.
But oh well, whatever. It works. Cool. Alright. Now, Wingra.
That was incredible! Whole forge spit flames when you did whatever you did. And the smoke! Ha! I saw it from here. And now to see about these cannons.
She starts with the door, but then she remembers
This
something.
is for you. Found it while we were cleaning out the battery.
Got a few questions for you. How do these cannons work?
If only I could show you. But everyone else is all worried about accidents and injuries. So they've said I can't fire them until there's a real need.
What about the iron
They
flail?
came out here a few weeks back and asked us to vacate the forge. Real nice-like.
That doesn't seem like a winning tactic.
When we told them to turn around or we'd do them like we did their fellow Widewind, things got rough. They went to their fort, but they'll be back for sure. Darien sent a group from Stalwart to parley, but they never made it back. So it's a good thing you got these guns working. We'll be ready for those raid Sarens when they come for us.
You really like explosions, don't you?
Well, back in Stalwart, I learned everything Dana knew about black powder, and a few things she didn't. Them she wasn't so happy about. After what might have been a small mishap in the Stalwart mines, they sent me here to put my talents to better use.
And what are you
I'm
doing
taking
in here?
care of these I'm headed up the top.
Okay, have fun. And I think one of us leveled?
Don't you ever miss
yeah.
it? The sound of your own tongue,
Zahwa.
the smell of something familiar on the cook fire.
Okay, Veterans Recovery is, yeah, okay, I think that is a great thing to do. Because all he does is injure himself, or require injuries to power his abilities. So, if he could
I'm
heal
here.
better, that'd be real good. Okay.
Their absence is part of my suffering. I keep it close to my heart, and it gives me strength.
So now we go back to the village.
If only absence could fill my belly as well as a good caribou shank.
Okay, also, for the last 2 years, sailors on the Grace of Kiamina have seen a pair of lights dancing over the waves late at night. Those who've come close have reported hearing 2 women's voices singing a song of unparalleled beauty. Some believe they are the souls of Alessa and Palan, ill-fated lovers from a century ago who were cast out of Ankenze by a mob and driven from the cliffs to their death. Ankenze's duchess, or duchess, I guess, condemned the mob's actions, but the unsympathetic Sangreta Ducala did little to punish the offenders. Since the rumours about the lights have spread, romantic Valians have gone to the cliffs and even rowed small boats out from the shore at night to catch a glimpse of spirits. And Kenza's new duke is doing his best to curb the behaviour, but he believes the only true remedy would be putting the spirits to rest. No small task, given when and where they appear. A priest of Undra and a crew of greedy sailors were all it took to row Grieving Mother out to the spot where Alessa and Palan's ghosts were singing. Unfortunately, the chaos of the storm overturned the small boat. Grieving Mother, the priest, and the sailors were all plunged deep into the Grace of Kiamena. Miraculously, most of them emerged in a great sea cave near Bada. The entrance of the cave was hidden from the surface. The interior held wonders that had not been seen for generations. Sunken warships, trade vessels, and the remnants of unlucky travellers that had fallen victim to the Grace in the past. Grieving Mother and the ragtag group have discovered a tribe of survivors that had persevered in the caves through cannibalism and limited raiding. Their extensive time in the cave had left them unintelligible and wild. As some attacked the crew of the recently sunk boat, Grieving Mother was able to scare the others off. Eventually, the group found their way to the pile of bones that contained the remains of Alessa and Palan. The Undrite priests buried the pair together and performed a service over the bodies. With that, the spirits retreated from the world and to the beyond. Okay, so then we got 2 things. Basically lets you swap endurance with someone else. Right, so you basically move 100 endurance between 2 people. It's an interesting pair of items. Don't know that it's something I can use. It's almost certainly something you could use in a really clever way if you were more interested in the combat mechanics of this game. Unfortunately, I'm not. I'm just not. Okay, so we duck over to Starwood Village. Oh, you can go straight to the foundry. Nice. Duck over to Starwood Village. Do we, or do we just go to Cadnor? Cadnor, we rest. We go do the thing for the item. We take out the Dark Paladins. Because, in case you're not aware, I will do basically anything to get the Soulbound items, right? To their full potential, because I think they're interesting. I mean, I did the pub crawl to get the hats on.
Rolls, I think. You could fit a whole village in here.
Let's boost our intellect. There we go.
Tell me.
And then we leave, except... Oh wait, character, items. Inventory, that's the one I'm looking for. So, for your armor, we need to go to Woodend Plains. Yes, that's correct. Okay. Just to double check, Searing Falls are not in here. Nah, good. Woodend Plains. Certainly seems to be a lot more interactions between Deerford and Stalwart, or White March, in the second expansion. I can think of only one thing that really ever sent you back, and that was the cursed sword that you could get. No, I'm not going to sell you prisoners, you ass face. Okay, so, well, actually, yeah. As I have demonstrated in the past, I have no idea where those people are going to be. Okay. So, first we check along the road, because sometimes it's just as simple as that. Then we'll go, so we check along the road, we'll go up here, down here, there, there. Because and we don't even have the assistance of the map, like pointing things out to us. So. It doesn't look like they're on the road. Check down here. We've seen enemies down here in the past. No, doesn't look like they're in here. There's no entrance there. No. Okay. So then we go up here. And if anyone wants to tell me where the Bleakwalkers are on Woodend Plains, that would be nice. Just short circuit that whole thing. There's nothing. It's always animancers, and yeah, I could have sworn I said to accept money from your relative, but whatever. Ah, there they are. Okay, obviously they'll just be in the frickin' middle of nowhere. Okay, so firstly, stop sneaking, all of you. Durance, what do you got that's quick to cast? Let's go with Devotions of the Faithful there. Zahwa, just charge in. Sagani, just shoot him. You, just, Aloth, actually, you can do a quick cobble. Itamark, charge in. Hit him. Sap him. Aloth, could you cold ball again? Durance, buddy, mate, pal. How about you do that? Aloth. This is an enemy spell? Good. It's my favorite kind of spell. Knock him over. Good. Hey, thanks for following, Availridge.
That's it!
Good job being a friend there. Okay, now that. Get biffin'.
Death to our enemies!
There we go. Good job. Oh, right.
Settle!
How about you do that, and then that, and then that, and then that. There we go. Good job. Okay, cool. Now let's just take damage, which works so well for a monk. Good.
Tell me.
Okay. Great. Now we've got ourselves that. Also, if I look at my inventory, how close are we? We're almost halfway. And I suspect that we are at the last point of this. Either it will be completely destroyed in this last usage, or we will get somewhere better. Okay, so now we want to duck up to Durgan's Battery and go north? I think that's what we want to do.
Tell me.
Yeah, the supplicant that was... Yeah, I don't care. So if we go north here, is there a way out? Because it seems like that's where the Magran people are going to be, but On the other hand, we may not even be able to leave this way. Okay. Fine. Well, then fine, I guess. Do we want to chat with Galvino? Probably not. Okay, so where the hell is Searing Falls? There's Longwatch Falls. Whatever. Durgan's Battery to Iron Flail Fort. That's where the main quest wants us to go anyway. And then, I mean, it's just a bounty. Who cares? There's clearly some more places for us to go up here because we haven't even heard the abbey that Zahua wants to go to mentioned.
I'll see what's ahead.
Okay. So we want to sneak in the back way. Okay, that's an archer. Okay, if we're gonna sneak...
Just say the word.
Okay, there's the front way. Oh, hello. Sap. Hobble. Blind. Hobble. Sap. Sap? Oh, right. That's because I fell over. Gotcha. I do not like prone, mostly because it's annoying like that. Hubble. Blind. Sap. Well, at least there's no body for them to find. There's just a bloody mess. Okay, great. So,
Just say the word. Uh-huh.
let's go back over here.
Just say the
And
word.
you sneak. Not familiar with the map at all. This is, you know, not ideal for trying to sneak into a camp. But hey, I mean, that's why you learn to sneak. And then the Siege of Craigholt after this. No one will notice the cat, right? Pets are just so weird. Like, they're such a strange addition to the game. All they do is you have a cute thing that's following you. Okay. I mean, at least we can gather all the flowers, I guess?
Everyone's on edge in the camp. Almost glad to be out here.
And you? You don't think there's any truth in it?
Doesn't matter, really. There's nothing back home for me.
Come on, the commander will figure it out.
Okay. And yeah, I don't think these guys are the army that we dreamed about. On the grounds that they don't look like the... no, shit. Okay, no. Not like this. Shit. No. Turn invisible. How long are you stunned for? Another 3 seconds?
You better run!
Come on, help me with this guy. It probably would be better if I didn't have a really shit weapon here, but you know. Better. I only had to use 1 per day ability. Well, maybe 2. The Torrent of Flame was once per day. Okay. How close are we? Ah, come on!
Quick and quiet.
It's like using a shitty weapon's not a great plan. No, no, no! Run away, please.
This fight is mine. Death to our enemies.
What do I have this? Corrals gives me... right. Oh yeah. Can you guys deal with that guy? Thank you. My efforts at sneaking have not been as successful as I would like. That interrupt to just attack back, working well for me.
You're mine.
I would appreciate it if you'd stop shooting me. Let's see if I can win a little.
You better run.
Come on. Maybe I should enhance my attributes. What's a poison do anyway? What do you have on you? You just got deep wounds, yeah. So the problem is, of course, that's all I'm getting. I've got really shitty weapons right now. What's that doing? Ah, right, you're sickening me. You son of a submariner. Come on. We can do this. Just have to repeatedly stab a man with the worst weapon in the game. Because I remind you, we are currently using this thing. You know what we should do? Melee fight with ranged weapons.
That's how it's done.
Better. Okay. No, not the worst weapon in the game. This is the worst weapon in the game. The blade appears to be coated with a dense fog. Its shine no more than a memory. There are deep scratches across it now, and it seems all but the softest materials leave their mark upon it. Blobs of rust are spattered across the blade and seem to spread from one moment to the next. They eat at the metal like a wasting sickness. The leather on the handle has begun to slough off entirely, and it needs to be secured in the palm to ensure good grip before every use. 4 runes are visible along the blade. It seems increasingly like it is some kind of apology in a dead language.